Uh, reading. I mean,
Okay.
because
So I know
again,
you're a science dude.
yeah, I like science, but again, like I said, science got to do better too. And
The
the
only way for it to do better is for people like you to get uh microscopes and to do
mhm.
research too. You know what I'm saying? You would probably be in the damn in the history books and as the dude who discovered this or that. You know what I'm saying?
All because they said don't.
Exactly. That's the greatest reward right there. When you discover something dope when they said don't.
Uh,
What?
y'all said that this vaccine had, but it turns out, and I'm just little old me who found out
Definitely.
about this. But see that, but that's
Definitely.
again, that's all it is. People always this is what we talk about on whatever talk. People like to talk about stuff, but they don't want to
Hmm.
talk about the stuff that they're talking about.
Right. Yep.
I mean, again, we're just talking right now, but we're putting it out there that hey, this is some possibilities to keep you less of that particular term analogy of blind following.
Right.
Less. That's all. Now you have a better understanding on what you're following.
Definitely.
That's all.
Yep.
You're not
Yep.
totally blind.
Hmm.
You might get blindsided, but you're not
Right.
totally blind.
Definitely.
So yeah.
For
But for
real.
you, but for you religious niggas, y'all some niggas
For
for
real.
blindly following a entity that no one has met, but yet
Right.
you hate exactly what this entity hates.
Stop acting like white people.
We could take it to even further. Let's talk about the red person that nobody has ever
mm.
seen, but yet he's red, the devil.
But he read them. They gave him a color.
Exactly. You gave him a color. You even gave him horns. You even gave this nigga hooves.
I guess because right.
even though,
Right.
even though
Is
he's
he an
an,
animal or the devil?
even though he's an angel.
Mm.
You mean to tell? And hey, I get where all this is coming from because going off again, like I said, was detailed, scriptively detailed what exactly this particular thing that we call an angel is described to look exactly like what you're saying. So yeah, I can get where the hooves are coming from. I can get where the
Right.
horns are probably coming from.
Right. I can get with that imagination will grow from. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, because if he is an angel, the devil, and going off what Ezekiel described, angels are some demonic looking things.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah.
he is an angel for real, and if he is for real, but yeah, what I'm getting at is that the blind following part is that you never met God, you never met
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, you never met the devil, you never met Satan, and these supposedly two different people, supposedly, even
Mm-hmm.
but you never met any of these cats, but yet you praise and worship two and dislike the other one that the people that you're praising don't like.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't met none of these cats.
True, but and then they will say, that's where faith comes in, though. You know what I'm saying? Faith is like whether it's faith with religion or whether it's faith in your one of your family members that you have faith that they gonna be successful when they become adults and all that. Like
Mm-hmm.
faith is the unseen. Of course, we can't see the future, but we have
Mm-hmm.
faith that that future for our family member is gonna be bright and all that. That's just called faith. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know what the future is gonna be because we ain't never seen it, but we
Mm-hmm.
have the faith that is gonna be bright and all that.
Exactly.
Faith is called believing in the unseen. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. That's
You know
all
what
it
I'm saying?
is. Another
Yeah.
word for hope.
Right.
Another
Right.
word for
Definitely.
hope.
Definitely.
And we hope that we would get picked as one of the chosen ones for this heaven.
Right. Definitely.
So, but again, it's all blind. Even with the faith, even with the faith as an brought to the conversation, is exactly that.
Hmm.
It's self-explanatory as well. It's just like we, the blind followers have faith that it's a guarantee that if you believe in God, that you're going to go to heaven.
Mm-hmm.
When you actually start to be grown and think about stuff,
Mm-hmm.
then you will know that a guarantee is not even a guarantee.
Nah, it's not. Not in life.
Not in life. If it's not in life, then how can it be a guarantee anywhere else? We're just going
Right.
off the hope of guarantee.
You hoping that it will come to pass. Yeah.
Yeah, you're hoping. But again,
Yeah.
that's why I don't get the arguing aspect of almost anything because we're literally all the same thing.
Yeah.
We're literally all walking the same street. We're literally all really supposedly reading the same book, but for some reason you're getting different words in yours, even though we both bought the same James version in the
Right.
same time frame and the
Right.
same print and the same everything, but for some reason yours don't say the same thing.
Right.
That's that faith of yours that you're blindly hoping.
But even though I can do get devil's advocate and say, even though that the way that it's printed, it gives everybody the option to define it to their best ability.
You mean
You know what I'm saying? What
insinuate?
it means. Right. Well, it don't matter what word you use, but
Mm.
it people define it for what they get from it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's be honest. Like the Bible is not clear. Like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, nah, it's not clear like that.
Nor is any
So
religion. Nor is any religion.
exactly. So everything that's going on is about what they believe for them, and then they teach their people that this is what look. This is what I got from it. So this is how we gonna follow it right here.
Yeah, and I think that's BS too. Even though I'm doing the exact same thing, but the difference is about me.
You ain't out here trying to teach and all that.
Yeah. I'm for one, I'm not trying to teach it, and for two,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not set in stone on what I'm telling you about.
Right.
And
Mm-hmm.
the biggest thing of all that I feel like I'm doing is that I'm actually questioning it. Like I'm asking
Mm-hmm.
questions and all of that. I'm not just about to sit here and go off what you say. I'm
Mm-hmm.
processing the last thing what you said, and that junk is kind of convoluted just for
In
you even
itself.
saying it. Yeah, just
Right.
for saying it is convoluted. Just
Right.
the
Right.
best way to combat stupidity, ignorance, and whatever else you want to know is to just question. That's the best defense
Right.
for everything that I can think of right now. Just question.
Definitely.
There's no need. There's no need to actually be the terminology of blind following.
Mm-hmm. Right.
No need whatsoever. There's no need. It's kind of like you're upset that you have to research some stuff.
Right. And you have to dig for the truth.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're mad that in order for me to actually believe this, you telling me that I have to read about what it is that I believe in or what
Mm-hmm.
you telling me in order for me to have knowledge, I have to read and research some stuff. If you don't have to do that, what's your reason for not liking me then?
Right.
What's your
Uh,
reason? What's your reason for not liking that person then?
right.
What's your reason for not liking anything if you don't know about what it is that you don't like?
Right. Ignorant is life.
Exactly. So you're mad because you have to learn. You're mad because you have to learn.
Right.
So what are you teaching your kids about? Even if you're teaching your kids hate, which is supremacy and racism and all that stuff, even if you're teaching your kids hate, isn't that you learning your kid?
Yeah.
Or I mean, what the heck, man? Retards, man. Just straight retards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's move on. I have heard this phrase many times before, and it got brung up again on something I was listening to, and it said, "Follow your heart." Follow your heart, not your brain. Your brain tells you things that is deceiving, but I look at it as your heart can only tell you that it's having a heart attack in the moment. I thought about this when the last time I heard it is that could that be another subliminal tactic to use for self-hatred because we're telling ourselves to listen to our heart, our gut versus our brain, which is the thing that actually thinks for you and what tells your heart and gut to do what it's doing. So I kind of look at it like, is that another subliminal tactic for self-hatred because we already think less of ourselves? So why not think that we're too dumb to make the decision that our that we're listening to our heart pump for?
That's deep.
Yeah, I mean,
That's deep.
yeah, I mean that's how I'm looking at it now because I'm like,
Okay.
what is our heart telling us? What is our gut telling us? Other than we got a tummy ache or what we call butterflies.
So you're saying like, is it telling us the truth or is it deceiving?
Well, to add to that, going on what you're saying, they also say, don't trust what your eyes see, which I get that too. And yes, I prefer that more so over the whole listen to your heart thing, because again, first of all, your eyes are direct linked to your brain because they right there next to each other.
They neighbors.
The neighbors. And then on top of that, yes, I understand your eyes play tricks on you because you wouldn't be wearing glasses for the people who need to wear glasses if your eyes didn't play tricks on you. But at the same time, we sit here and try to trick our brain into doing something when we know for a fact our brain is knowing that. Like, how can you trick your brain if your brain is the one giving you the thought to trick your brain? It was
It's
like
giving you the information, right?
exactly. It's giving you the information to come up with the idea to think about tricking your brain. It was like that's like saying I'm gonna put this food in my mouth and I'm gonna chew it without making my mouth chew it.
Right. And it doesn't make any sense, right?
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any
It don't
sense.
make no sense.
It's one of those things that people say that you sound philosophical. That sounds philosophical. That sounds smart. No, it doesn't sound smart. It sounds like it sounds like you're literally trying to sound smart.
Right. Like to you, it sounds smart, right?
But it doesn't sound smart really out loud. But you said it anyway, so we're gonna roll with it.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's just another. I just thought about that when I heard that. I was like, man, if your brain literally controls all portions of anything that you're doing in any part of your life, whether you're unconscious or not, then why are you listening to anything else other than it?
True.
Listen to anything else when obviously you can't live without any of those things ripped out of your body,
right?
Unless your brain helps you do that.
Yeah.
Again, maybe we just get blindly following stuff as usual.
That plays a part.
It's kind of silly how we get scared from our own imagination. It's our freaking brain.
Exactly. Scared folks.
That's the basis of white life. They're terrified of their own imagination, and their imagination is black people. Whatever it is about black people, they're terrified of it.
Right.
That's your imagination.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Just thought, man. Just thought. Let's close out on this one. Hurt people hurt people.
Definitely.
How you feel about that? Do you think that?
I feel like it's some truth in that, man.
Yeah.
Cliches. Think about a bully, right? A school bully. Little kid at school, right? He come to school, he pick on you. He pick on different kids, right? You know, he pick on the kids that he feel like he can easily pick on and all that type of stuff. And then you find out that this kid is like getting picked on himself. Like it might be from an older kid, or it might be from a kid on his block that's older than him, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? You find out that there's a reason. Like, yo, he going to school doing that because come to find out he was getting picked on his block. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times stuff it adds up like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's not to say that, you know, a bully can be a bully and he haven't experienced no type of trauma. He just a damn jerk, though. He just an asshole. mean, he's just a bully. He just was
Mhm.
born a bully.